back to another episode of the Miracle Marketing Podcast, where we bring you interviews from business owners, celebrity guests, and hot topics. I am your host, Brandon Adams, along with my co-host, super producer, Big Perryon. Big Perryon, how's it going out there in the ATL this morning?
It is going well, man. It's a beautiful day, and I'm excited. I'm excited about today's guest.
Yeah,
How
me
about you?
too. Me too. She's very talented, have a lot of different talents and, can do several things. So I think our guests would be interested in hearing from this young lady. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, send us an email to amiraclepodcast@gmail. On today's show, we have a very special guest. She is very talented. She's a singer, model, martial artist, and also she is classically trained in pianist. So without further ado, we're going to bring on the show Miss Daria Zenn. How are you today, Miss Daria?
Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you for the introduction.
Great, great. So, I was interested in having you on the show. We always talk normally. And, I didn't know all these different talents that you had. I knew you modeled, but I didn't know you also, were classically trained in playing the piano, play the guitar, have several music videos out, and, a martial artist. So we're definitely interested in hearing all these different things that you have going on. So I think where I want to start is tell us, how did you get started being a classically trained pianist?
Well, I started when I was 6. It's kind of like a regular thing in Russia to do something else apart from just regular school. So you go to music school or dancing or a theater school, drawing. And my parents, they're into music as well. So I went to music school when I was 6.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Okay. So you also lived in New York for a while, for several years. Did you ever go to
10
Juilliard?
years.
10 years. Okay. A whole decade. Did you ever go to Juilliard?
Where?
Juilliard.
No.
No.
What's-
Juilliard is a very popular school for musicians in the New York area.
Okay, no, well, I graduated music school back in Russia.
Back in
I
Russia.
went there for like 10 years also.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna shift it over to Perryon, because Perryon is the music guy, so I'm sure he has a lot of music questions for you.
What made you decide to be an artist and
Ah,
pursue music in the music industry?
yeah, well, that's what I wanted to do since I was young. Like, I think when I started playing piano, and I was like growing up around music. Music was always in the house. Like my father would always listen to music. And then I started playing, and definitely like I started singing, and I realized that that's definitely what I want to do.
How is it? Is it any different here in the States than it is in Russia, as far as like your genre of music?
Well, I moved to the States when I was 18, pretty young, so I don't really know much about how it is in Russia, to be honest. They have their own music there. I think like it's similar to what we have here. Um, but yeah, I was never making music in Russia, so I started
Okay.
here.
Do you record yourself, or do you go to studios?
It depends. It depends. I do have my own little studio at home, so sometimes I do record at home. Mostly, like I will record main vocals in the studio and then some backup vocals at home.
Okay. Now, as far as your other talents, um, from reading your bio, being classically trained, playing the piano, playing the guitar,
Mhm.
do you use your martial arts now?
Use it. I mean, I train. you know, do the forms. It's good for your health, but I don't go and kick anyone with a stick.
Do you when you perform live, do you have any music that allows you to
Demonstrate my martial
yes,
arts? No, no.
that would be cool.
I
That would be
can
cool.
separate, completely separate.
I have a friend that I work with. He's an artist, and he goes by the name The Amazing Ninja, and he's a martial artist. So his whole thing is his theme. So he performs when he performs his songs and stuff. He does stunts and everything in his shows and stuff like that. So that's why I asked that question.
Maybe I should start doing that. I don't know.
I mean, it goes along with it because when he performs, he's in character the whole time. He never performs as himself. He always performs as the character. So he's always in character, and that's what he does. It works for his audience.
So I guess like the style of music and lyrics, it's kind of like about martial arts as well.
Yeah, well, some of it is. I mean, he's a I guess a defender of those who can't fight for themselves. So that's his whole theme of his music and stuff. So I listen to your music and it sounds beautiful. I love all your music from the songs that I've heard now. I've just been listening to the story
True life story.
True life story.
Mm-hmm.
What sparked that theme, that title?
Honestly, that song, there's nothing real about it, obviously. It was just my sister, she likes to watch criminal shows and stuff like that. So it was during COVID that I wrote that song. And she would like force me to watch a TV show called Castle. It's like about crime. So there was an episode where I think like a wife killed a husband or something like that. And I was like, that might be interesting. Like, the song is not serious, obviously. It's kind of like a Broadway show, Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So there's nothing funny about killing someone, but it's just like a theater kind of thing, you know.
Yes. I thought it was dope, especially the mixture of the music. How you had some music that was more instrumental, and then you had some that was a little upbeat hip hop mixed in there too. What is your preference?
Well, I'm now going like a different direction, more like a blues almost kind of thing.
Okay.
Like going back to something a little bit more classical, not classical, but probably I'm gonna make less pop, less R&B now.
Okay. B?
So, Daria, do you act as well?
I do not.
No? Is that something that you might be interested in getting into?
Yeah, sure. I like to keep myself busy.
Okay.
I did do, like, I went to theater school as well, and then in New York I even took classes, acting classes. I like it. It's fun.
Okay. So I watched some of your videos. Who shot and did the direction and came up with the theme of the video? Was that something that you did, or?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
I'm like only one person.
You shot it? You shot it as well?
No, it was my father.
Oh, your father shot it. Okay. So in watching some of the videos, and viewers go check out her videos on her page, on her YouTube page, but I noticed there was some matrix going on in the video where you were doing the whole Neo going back like this thing. You ever seen the Matrix?
Yes, I have seen it. Yes.
Was that what inspired you to do those moves?
No. I don't know. I just thought it would look cool.
Okay, all right, cool. So which one do you like doing more? Playing the piano or guitar, or is it a little bit of both?
Well, I'm much better at playing piano because that was my main instrument. Guitar is like, but I like both. I think I guess I like playing piano more
Yeah.
because when I play piano, I can play Chopin. Chopin is my favorite composer. Uh, I I really like playing piano.
Chopin. I
Okay.
remember when I was in school, we studied Chopin and Tchaikovsky and Beethoven, and I think I have a Tchaikovsky video album around here somewhere.
So
But
you were classically trained as well?
no, I just love all types of music. I love classical music, jazz, everything, and I listen to it regularly. So I love the story you get from the instruments. Like
Mhm.
um, when I was in elementary school, we used to watch films like Peter and the Wolf, but it would be the animation, but it wouldn't be any talking. All you would hear are the instruments acting out the sounds of them walking and their actions and stuff. I just like how you can use music to paint a picture.
Mhm.
And a lot of the classical music is the same way. They're telling a story with the way they twinkle the keys, or just the way they do different things in the composition. So I think it's beautiful. It's an awesome thing to be able to take sound and create images for the mind.
Mhm.
Are you working on any new music now?
Yes, I do have a couple of songs coming up soon.
Will you be producing
I do
on
not
those?
I do not produce my music. I work with a producer.
Okay.
So we need to get you two together, Perry. We need to send her some of your tracks so she can see if she can sing over some of the music, and get her
Okay.
some blues stuff, since she's going into a different direction.
Okay. Now there's different types of blues.
Well,
There. Go ahead.
we see. Well, the way that I make music is usually I will write the chords, write the lyrics, the melody, and then I
Mhm.
will work with a producer to create the instrumental version in
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So on your blues, it's gonna be a lot of sad stories.
No, I don't. It's not gonna be like a blues, like a classic blues. It's gonna be like a modern, more like a modern type of blues, like
Okay.
or bluesy R&B maybe.
Okay. I understand what you're saying now.
Okay.
Not BB, not
BB King.
BB King type of.
No, I really like BB King. All this stuff is really good, obviously,
Yeah.
but we're living in a different time now, so you gotta.
Yeah. Just some soulful R&B. That's hot. That's hot. On your on the songs that you do, will you be playing some instruments on that, even though you may not be producing? You're not gonna
No,
nothing?
no.
Wow.
Why don't you do any of your, like, performing to any of your music that you play? Is that by choice, or?
Yeah, because when I sing, I like to concentrate on singing. It's not like I cannot play guitar and sing. I can, but I do have some acoustic covers of my songs where I only play guitar and sing, but it just sounds completely different. Like I have more upbeat songs. When we play acoustic version, it's gonna sound sad, you know.
Sounds good. So
But
Daria,
I am doing it as well.
okay. So tell us about your modeling career. How did that get started?
It started when I was probably 14 back in Russia. I was modeling there, and I moved to New York, had some gigs there. Yeah, I'm just doing it as a job. This is not really.
Were you doing fashion or runway or print?
No, it's mostly like print, um, pictures or some gigs, not runway, no.
No. You're tall enough to do runway. What are you, 5'8",
I will
5'9"?
consider that.
What are you, 5'8", 5'9"?
I'm 5'7".
Oh, you
I'm
look,
5'7" and a half. I'm
you
like
look,
between 5'7" and 5'8".
yeah, because when I be seeing you in person, you look really tall.
I'm almost 5'8", but I'm not even 5'8".
Okay, okay. Sounds good. So, when are your next upcoming shows? Do you like performing live?
I do like performing live. I actually have a band in Las Vegas, but I do not have any shows coming up, unfortunately.
You don't have a booking agent or anyone that books shows for you?
Mm-mm.
What's going on with that?
I
Gotta
know.
get you. Okay, okay, we'll have to talk offline, even though I'm not a booker, but I got some connections, so, yeah.
I'm always ready to perform. I love being on stage. I love performing live. It's
Okay, all right. So if you could perform anywhere, do you want to perform international? If there was like a actual show, would you want to do like one, what is one of the like the big show that's in California, Coachella, any of those kind of things?
absolutely, yes. I mean, I can perform in a small venue or a huge stadium. I have performed back in Russia. I was in a band and we have performed in front of like 4,000 people or seven. I don't remember. And it doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. Like, I just love being on stage. And I grew up on stage. Like, I was in the circus before as well, like performing. So
What'd you do in the circus?
aerial gymnastics.
Man, you can do a little bit of everything, huh?
I like to keep myself busy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna spin to the martial art side. So talk to us a little bit about the martial art side. How long you been doing that, and are you a black belt?
We don't have that in Shaolin Kung Fu, the one that I do. So no belts at all. It's just this sport, not sport. This art came from like the monks in China.
Mhm.
No belt system there.
Okay. So you
But
said Shaolin. So the Wu-Tang, you're familiar with Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang Clan,
Wu-Tang Clan, yes.
they were training with the master that I was training in New York. They were,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're Shaolin masters. So, incorporate some of that Wu into your music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I am familiar. I would see them sometimes when I was training there.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I'm big on hip hop, and I never knew that they were actually um, being trained. I didn't know that. I just thought that was just the theme of their music.
They weren't training with us, but they are friends, I guess, with our master.
Okay.
I think RZA does martial arts.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I could believe him, but Raekwon and Ghostface,
No, but
Ghostface Killer.
I think RZA does.
Yeah, I could believe him because he seems like he's more disciplined and um more aligned with it than
Mhm.
everybody else.
Mhm.
That's dope. That's dope. So in studying, what's the difference between Shaolin and like ninjutsu and karate?
Well, ninjutsu is Japanese and Shaolin is Chinese.
Mhm.
But well, there's no contact when you do Shaolin. It's mostly forms. It's like a dance.
Mhm.
You know, like Bruce Lee kind of stuff, the tricks that he's doing in the movies.
Oh,
And
okay. So
there's a lot of philosophy that goes into Shaolin Kung Fu. That's the reason why I started doing it. It's like Buddhist philosophy. I am very into that as well.
okay, okay. So it's a lot of energy.
Yeah, Chi.
Chi.
Is that Tai Chi?
Well, chi is energy.
Oh, Chi is in. Okay. Okay. Educate me, Daria. You know, I'm trying to learn about this stuff.
It's all very interesting. Yeah, I
Okay.
started in 2013 because I met a person who was doing Shaolin Kung Fu, and he was like explaining me about the art, about the philosophy, and I was like, oh my God, I have to do it. So I just started
Okay.
and never looked back.
Sounds good. So what's coming up for you? What do you want our viewers to look out for? Anything that's upcoming?
I guess my new song that is coming up, but it's gonna be like probably another 3 weeks before it comes out.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about, you know, what we can expect from that song, or does it have a title yet?
It does, but um, I'm not gonna tell.
No. Okay.
Where can
Fair
I
enough.
guess? Where can I guess and our viewers? I said guess. Where can our viewers find you on social media? How can they find you?
Daria Zenn, and it's like everywhere. I have everything: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, obviously, Apple Music, like everywhere.
And it's Daria Zenn on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where do you shoot most of your music videos? I noticed they have a lot of desert looks. Are those all shot in Vegas?
That's where I live, so obviously, yes.
Okay. I didn't know if there was some of them was in California as well.
I'm sure some of them in California because I was living in San Diego before, and that's where I was shooting the videos.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I saw some, it looked like it had a little bit of desert and beach in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
California was maybe even New York in some of them.
Okay. Sounds
And
good.
your father shot those too?
Uh, some of them I shot myself,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay. Multi-talented. Well, everyone, and Daria, thank you for taking the time out to be with us. We want to look forward to some of your new music that's coming out. And you know, any last words you have for our viewers on what they might want to be looking out for you, or where they can follow you or find you?
Well, I already, I think, said that they could find me anywhere. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time out. Perion, you got any last words?
Keep doing what you're doing. Your music is very exciting, and I'm very interested in hearing your new music and your new song. Who you wouldn't give us the title for. Can't wait to hear that song when it comes out, and we wish you much success in everything that you're doing.
Thank you so much. It was
You're
nice.
welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.